Got this question from one of you guys. You asked me, Devin, should I quit my job and start a business? So I'm going to go through kind of like my basic thought process or my principles of whether or not I would quit my job in your circumstances and what I would do. So I would say anybody that is under, like, if you don't have kids, you don't have responsibilities, like, I don't know, you don't have any responsibilities, you don't have any liabilities, or you have, like, here, let's make this list. So if you either don't have kids or if you don't have 6 months set aside of living expenses, or if you have 6 months of living expenses set aside or you don't have kids, one of the two, I think you should quit your job right now and get the fuck to work. I think you should go start a business and go do whatever you can to go make money, personally. Other option, because I know some of you guys are like, I don't want to be a business owner or whatever, you know, I would go find a startup. I would go find somebody else that started a company that's on their up and up, that is up and coming, that is already taking all the risk and has already done all this shit and set up most of the infrastructure and is just like on vision mode right now. I would go find those people and partner up with them or go get a job with them that works closely with them. I would do one of those two things. Because probably a startup founder is probably wanting, you know, doesn't really care if you work in an office or if they are. It's just like, you know, it's like you're going to learn more skill sets being a part of working on a new project than you are working at corporate America, employee number 7,272, like, in all honesty. So I would say, like, if you want to have the highest potential and you want to maximize opportunity and you want to maximize life and you want to live a full life and you want to do cool shit, I think you should quit your job and go work for a startup or for yourself. And like I said, I would have at least 6 months set aside, or I would, if you have no kids, then I think you should do it immediately. Maybe go get some cheaper rent, go pay $500 a month for rent, go get some roommates, have like 5 roommates, 6 roommates, and get to work. I think that's what you should do, like, all honesty. Now, most of you are going to be like, I don't know, I don't want to, like, sacrifice my comforts. That's why you're, like, most people never go and do cool shit, because they don't understand the thing of opportunity cost. The rule, like, how opportunity cost works is most people, they're like, oh, Devin, I put in X amount of work and I need to get paid X amount. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense. That's the thing, is that when you are doing that, you are eliminating opportunity costs. And so the opportunity cost of you not going and doing this is millions of dollars a year in income towards you. The opportunity cost of you not jumping on a new opportunity that can make you millions of dollars a year is millions of dollars a year. Or financial freedom and being able to live wherever you want and work wherever you want and do whatever you want. That is the opportunity cost that you are facing right now. So you have to ask yourself, is it worth sacrificing that for a bit more comfort and to have to go work at a career for an extra 20 years before you can even have this opportunity again? By then, maybe the opportunities are gone. Maybe, like, the government has decided to never let people start businesses again and you have to, like, go be a freaking prisoner in a cell or something like that. I don't know. Like, we don't know what the future holds. But what I do know right now is there are more opportunities than ever before. I know there's more people that are making more money than ever before because of the distribution platforms. It's, like, pretty lawless still at this point. Anybody can get started. Anybody can make money. And there is opportunity everywhere, all around us, right in front of us. And the question is are you going to seize the opportunity, or are you going to let it pass by? And it may get too late and you can't jump in, and because you weren't somebody that was creative and try to develop these skill sets that are high income skill sets, they find a better way to have, like, AI take over all the jobs, and then now you're jobless, and then now you're forced to have to go work for yourself or go find some way of making money because you got laid off and finding another opportunity. But by then, now it's forced instead of by your own choice and by your own free will. And by then you are significantly richer because you were ahead of the curve and you did it before everybody else. That's the question for you. What do you want to do? It's up to you. I'm just here. I'm just a messenger. I'm just here to give you guys the insights, information that I've learned, and to deliver the message. Don't burn the messenger. Just do better. Like, there's so many opportunities out there. Like, at least do it on the side. Like, you have so much time. Like, what the hell are you doing? I mean, I get it. Maybe if you work 16 hours a day, I get it. That makes sense. But if you work 8 hours a day, what are you doing? Fucking jerking off all day and, like, watching Netflix and stuff? Like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing with your time? What are you doing with that free time? Are you just staying comfortable and watching Netflix and living with a wife that you don't like, and she's, you're living this miserable life, and your kids like hate you because you never get to spend time with them and you're never present with them. I'm not saying that's that's everybody out there, but I know there's a good amount of people watching this video that I'm talking directly to you. Or maybe you're in your 20s and maybe you're a little bit younger because you watch my videos and you know that I'm going to make you uber successful by you watching my content. And maybe you watching this video, you don't want to be like that because your parents were like that, or you have friends that are like that, and you want nothing to do with any of that shit. My recommendation: take advantage of every opportunity. Okay, maybe if you have to get a job to pay the bills, okay, go for it. Cool, do that just to at least do that. But then at least the opportunity cost that you have is significantly lower, because now you were chasing after opportunities. You're getting better at finding opportunities, and you will eventually find something that makes you a shit ton of money because you're good at it and because you're extremely effective. Like I said, there's so many business models out there. It doesn't matter. Just pick one of them. I teach faceless YouTube. If you guys like that, you like me and you think it's cool, just go to like my other YouTube channel or go into the link of my bio, go figure out how to work with me, or go watch my free content. Go do YouTube. Or if you like Shopify, go do that. Go find people that sell Shopify. I literally don't care. Like, go find something. Like, I just want you to, like, if you want to be rich and you are right here and you're poor and you're broke and you want to make lots of money, go find opportunity to go get rich and make lots of money. Like, that's simple. Don't make it so complicated. Okay? So, anyways, that's my recommendation. Just do whatever it takes. Like, find whatever the opportunities are and then go take action on it. Should you quit your 9-to-5 job? Hell yeah, dude. I think you should get out of there. If you're remotely thinking of it. If you love your job, now here's the caveat. I should have said this a little bit earlier because people aren't going to watch all the way to this point and they're going to be raging in the comments. Like, oh, it's easy for you to say. You fucking grow up rich and stuff and you're young and we don't all have the same opportunities as you. Here's what I would say. Is if you like your job, you enjoy it, go do it. We do need people to work these jobs. I need someone to detail my car. I need someone to clean my house. I need somebody to clean my pool. I need somebody to valet my car wherever I go. I need someone to sell me the stuff at the stores that I go to. I need someone to serve me food at these restaurants. I need all of these things for my life to be so fantastic and so amazing as it is right now. And there is a need for those people out there. And if you love those jobs, cool, go for it. But if your heart is that you want to get rich, my recommendation is quit the job and do whatever you can to get rich. There's enough other people that'll take over that same exact job that you're just working and jump into it. I know this video isn't going to get 10 million views, or 100 million views. It's not like I'm going to change everybody's lives. That means you clicked on this video and you have the desire to change your life. That's why you're here watching it. There's some sort of desire, or you're just really freaking pissed off and grumpy old man and you're in the comments just raging because I'm making a video like this. And you're like, oh, all these kids are pathetic and they just don't want to work. No one wants to work these days. I'm not saying that. I will pick up a fucking shovel if I need to pick up a shovel to make $1 million a month. I will do that. I will pick up the shovel. But what I do is I optimize. Like, I don't need to pick up a shovel. There's so many ways to make money. But that's what's nice. Like, I'll pick up the shovel. Like, if someone's like, Devin, you will make $1 million a month if you take this shovel and go dig holes. I will do that. I will go do that because $1 million a month is better in my pocket than the other person making $1 million a month, because I know that I have cool goals. I have a cool mission. I'm going to change a lot of people's lives. I have good values. I know that I have a message I need to get out there and change as many people's lives as possible. So I have a use for the money. I have use for it. That is not selfish of I want to be rich as fuck and I want to own a bunch of supercars and I want to do nothing with my life and I want to be a little bit like freaking person that's like self-centered and living on the couch all day. I have a purpose. I have higher needs. I have needs greater than myself. I'm here as a vessel to serve as many people as I possibly can. And so with that being said, this is a little bit of a commentary. I was talking about when should you quit your job? Okay. So sometimes you guys, like some of these people in the comments, these like agents of the Matrix, as Andrew Tate would call it, but just all these people in the comments, they crack me up sometimes. But with that being said, like, should you quit your job? If you're watching this video, like I said, it's not like these videos are getting millions of views. It's not like I'm like actually getting 100 million views and we're just freaking rioting the streets, like telling everybody to quit their jobs. It's like literally it's a YouTube video for people like that. It only gets served to people that want to like that remotely want to quit their job. Like otherwise they wouldn't be served these videos. And so if that is you watching this video at this point, it made it through the rest of the videos, whatever this video is, quit your job. Like, seriously, you like, what you'll find is you get really freaking creative. I'll be honest. Like for me, when I've never worked a job since college, like I've always been self-employed. What I will say is I'm so glad I never worked a job, because if I worked a job, I would have like stayed there even if it kind of sucked a little bit and I wanted to be way more in life. It's just so easy to be comfortable. When you quit your job, it's like you get really freaking creative on how to get rich. And I'll say that for my videos, like ultimately. If you guys want the easy life, you guys just want to be rich with like no sacrifice, and you just like want to freaking like, I'll give you like a cloud you go sit on, and I just take this cloud and I'm like, oh, you guys are rich, like get the fuck off these videos, because that's not how life works. But what I will say is like when you don't work a job and you force yourself to find creative ways of making money, besides lying and cheating and stealing and like doing anything extremely unethical, like killing people or like doing drugs or selling drugs or like stealing hard-earned money without like providing something in return, or making an intentional effort to try to make, to try to provide for what you are selling, then you will find very creative ways to make money. You will find things that you realize that you had, that you didn't realize that you had, that you can sell to try to make sure to pay rent. You'll find creative ways to develop these skill sets of negotiation and sales and communication. Like you guys want to like learn these skill sets. You want to learn how to like be a better copywriter or learn how to be a better sales. The best way to do it is to have your fucking like, have an eviction notice on your door saying that you need to pay rent or you need to get the fuck out and you have to go live on the streets. That's how you get good at copywriting. That's how you get good at making viral videos. That's how you get good at becoming extremely talented, is when you have people demanding you to pay them money and you have no money. Otherwise, there are huge repercussions that come with it. And when you're in that position and when you're in those circumstances, you become really talented. Like I said, if you want the fucking cloud, get the hell out of this video. And I mean that in no disrespect. I mean that with love, like this little red heart right here behind me. But in all reality, like if you want the nice things, it's like you have to make sacrifices. And sometimes you have to sacrifice your own humility. Sometimes you have to sacrifice your own ego. Sometimes you have to sacrifice your own preconceived notion of what hard work is, to find out that you're actually not working hard enough, and that there are people that are way less positioned than you, way less fortunate than you, that are getting way further ahead in life than you, that are going way further in life and living more full of a life out there. And you have to kind of eat shit a little bit to discover that. Or at least, if you're a smart person, if you think you're so smart, at least learn through other people's failures, other people's experiences. And in that process, you will become a more able person. You will develop these skill sets. And maybe what you can do is take learning lessons from other people that have probably worked with hundreds of people or thousands of people, and take their advice and go all in and doing whatever you can to do it. So I think quit the job. I mean, if you can, if you work from home, this is the other thing. Like I said, I'm going to get all these freaking comment warriors in the comment. They crack me up. They're so funny. But I should have disclaimed this one earlier too. If you work a 9-to-5 job and you can do other shit while you're doing the job, do that. Build your business while working the job. Or if it makes you feel better, work the job 9 to 5 and then 5 to 8, 5 to 9, build your own thing. What you can do, I imagine you can game the system. I've hired many people that game the system. I've worked with many people that game the system. You can probably ask for more days off than you realize. You could probably ask for like an hour break in the day to build your business. If you just consistently put in 30 minutes to an hour a day into yourself, you will eventually get to the point where you've put so many hours into things, you have these high-end skill sets, you tried a bunch of different opportunities, and something will probably crack at that point. I see that happen all the time. I have a lot of students that they work a job while they're building their faceless YouTube channel, and that happens. Like, we've helped a lot of people quit their job, like, while they're working at their job. Like, they'll work their job, they start making money, their boss is a douchebag or whatever, being an asshole, and they're just like, you know what, I quit, actually. I just made like 10 grand myself. And they're just like, oh, you're never going to amount to anything. And they're like, okay, yeah, cool, thank you. I've seen that happen a lot. It happens all the time, actually. So that's what I would do, like, and to be like sensible here, is like work your job, build a business on the side. It may suck for a little bit, but I mean, You work for 6 months. I say this in so many different tones and so many different ways to try to just get the message across to you guys. You guys are the real ones watching this video and getting to this point. But what I will say is, if you just go hard for 6 months, like 90 days at least, and then another 90 days, you do a couple of those blocks. You do monk mode or nightmare mode or deep work mode. I'm going to make a video on here soon. Go do that. 90 days, go on a sprint to go from where you are now to becoming rich, and just sacrificing the weekends, sacrificing your evenings. Instead of watching Netflix, instead of drinking with the boys, you just focus on building your business. They're still going to be there. If they're real friends, they'll understand, and they'll still be there for you when you're rich. And they'll be like, show me how to get rich so I can quit my job too. It was fun when you do it with your friends. So that's my suggestion. Should you quit your job? I think you should quit your job as soon as you possibly can. If you're clicking on this video, like, you should quit your job. Like, because if you made it to this point and you clicked on this video, you should definitely quit your job or find a better place to go work, because you're probably unappeased with where you are right now, or you're dissatisfied. And you should find a way to get the fuck out of there as soon as possible. Another solution I see some people is they work like 80 hours a week. Like, I don't have time. Just go get a job that you work 40 hours a week. Get something that'll pay the bills at least, and then give you extra time to work. I don't understand why that one's so difficult. Like, I genuinely ask, if one of you guys are working 80 hours a week and it is physically impossible for you to start working 40 hours a week, can you tell me it in the comments? Because that one I don't understand. Like, why not just fucking quit your job and just go get another one? Like, go get another job at a place that just has less hours. Maybe you're making less money. Okay. Oh no, you got to cut your expenses and quit being a fat ass and eating at McDonald's or whatever. And instead cook your own food for a little bit. Like, make some meal prep for the week. I think people are just comfortable and they just like overworking themselves. Like, genuinely, like, I would love for an explanation, out of love, I don't understand. I do not comprehend why you guys can't just get a job with less hours and then from there go and work. Isn't there unemployment they have these days where they can just pay you like unemployment, and then with the unemployment you can have an income and do DoorDash or something like that? Please, somebody share with me where the logic is that I am missing inside of that. So recording 7 videos today has definitely got my brain maxed out at recording content. I am making video, I'm showing you guys a side of myself that I probably have never shown on social media. So this is actually a lot of fun. I've been having a good time making the videos just on a straight sprint of I think this is hour number 3 of me recording videos today, or hour 2. So, and then I've had multiple meetings and all sorts of stuff. So it was a good time. But anyways, that's what I got. My goal is to brainwash you inside these videos. My goal is for you guys to watch all my videos and I just brainwash you. I give you my beliefs of being rich and having confidence in myself and being convicted that I'm going to make a shit ton of money. And my goal is to gift it to you inside of these videos. So that way you guys are listening to these while you're driving, while you're going to work or whatever that you're trying to quit, or, you just listen to these in the background while you're working out. And my goal is to just give you all of these thoughts and just dump them over to you. So that way I brainwash you to become rich and successful and live your dream life. So thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Drop a comment what you thought of this video, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace. See if we can get the does it work? Yeah, confetti. Bye, guys.